It is the final game of the groups in Euro 2020 for Scotland, but it could be the final game unless we win, because I severely doubt a draw would be enough here. Well, it just wouldn't be. How could, nah, a draw wouldn't be enough. We just need to win, guys, and that's it. That's it. Bottom line, winner takes all. Croatia need a win. We need a win. Good night. Our destiny arise. And this is a very interesting one. Do you pick the exact same team, or do you pick a bit of a different team? I guess that is the real question. But we'll do that, and you could argue we could do a few changes. You know, I mean, again, in nets, you could. I mean, Marshall didn't actually have anything to do against England. We'll be real. Like, I just seen Italy there. They just brought off Donnarumma for Sirigu. Now, we're never going to do that because we're not going to be in a stage where it's that comfortable. And if it is fucking fair, if we were like 5-0 up, then I would start bringing off goalkeepers. Give somebody like Gordon or McLaughlin a bit of game time, you know. But I don't think it'll ever be that. But Marshall stays in there. Next up at left centre back, there's only one guy, and that is Kieran Tierney. This guy was an unbelievable miss against Czech Republic, but against England, he was immense, man. He was absolutely phenomenal. Next up, though, we have got Andy Robertson, who just has to be in there. There is no two ways about it. At centre back, we have got Grant Hanley. Again, I thought was phenomenal. He had Harry Kane in his pocket the entire game, you know, and you can't even argue with that, man. He was pretty good, Grant, wasn't he? Fucking big Grant Hanley. Coming in at centre back, you know what? I'm going to put McTominay in there, because why the hell not? Why not, guys? And now right wing back, this is an interesting one. You know, before the England game, I'm saying you have to start Patterson. You have to start Patterson. But you know what? Now I've did a U-turn. Because O'Donnell was that good against, you can't drop him. It works both ways. If you're that shit, you have to be dropped. But if you're that good, you can't be dropped. You know? That's the bottom line. Like, there's a lot of players I don't rate, you know, but if you have a great game, it's very hard to drop you for the next game. You know? And O'Donnell, for me, has to start. Now, I would love Patterson to get a few minutes in this game or in the last 16 or whatever, but unless, like, say we get through, unless O'Donnell has a game on the level of the Czech Republic, I don't see how Patterson can possibly start the last 16 game. We are getting a bit ahead of ourselves there. Let's just get this game won. Come on. Midfield three, though. Billy Gilmour. Again. Phenomenal. Absolutely brilliant. And that is the bottom line there. Next up, though, we'll do the next guy. We'll do John McGinn. And I'm actually going to... I'm not going to put Callum McGregor in. I feel like with England, you did have to put... It always had to be a bit more defensive-minded. Like Callum McGregor, just run about that midfield, you know. But I feel like against Croatia, they're not going to... Even though England were shit and they weren't very attacking, we prepared for that. I feel like this game is where we can give David Turnbull a game. I'm not saying McGregor was pish, but I feel like we need maybe go a bit more attacking in that midfield with Turnbull, because we haven't scored in 2 games now. Even though we did create chances, maybe just that final bit of attacking flair can get us across the line with Turnbull in there. So that's what I would do. And up front, I'm going with Shea Adams and Lyndon Dykes. But you know what? See if this doesn't work, I would like to see the introduction of Fraser and Forrest. We need a bit of pace. Forrest looked good against the Czech Republic when he came on. One of the few players who looked good in that game. But yeah, guys, there is my team. One change from the England game, and hopefully they can get the job done. I don't think too many people will change the team, to be honest. Probably a few people maybe change the goalie or bring in Patterson, but apart from that, maybe take out McGregor for someone. But apart from that, I think it's spot on. And if I see that team lining up on Tuesday, I'll be bouncing for it. But anyway, till next time, peace.